They are senior football players. We've got all those stories, plus lots more today, live at 5. But first, in our big WBON TV Channel 9 lead story of the day, a construction accident off of 4 Mile Road has resulted in 4 workers being sent to the hospital. The building is set to be a food bank for God's Pantry. WBON's Taylor Hogsett has more information about that accident.
4 construction workers have been sent to the hospital after an accident at a 4 Mile Road worksite. Chief of the Richmond Fire Department, Sam Kirby, tells WBON TV that the structure collapse was reported around 9:45 Wednesday morning. Currently, preliminary reports indicate that multiple trusses fell towards the middle of the building, trapping 4 workers. An on-site crane operator managed to free the workers before an emergency crew arrived. OSHA inspectors have been on site following the accident, and the 4 injured workers were transported to UK hospital to receive medical evaluations. As of this time, it is uncertain what caused the structural failure. The site is a future facility for God's Pantry Food Bank. WBON will provide more details as we receive them. Reporting for WBON TV Channel 9, I'm Taylor Hogsett.
Thanks, Taylor. A very scary situation this morning there. I'm sure we'll have more details to that story as they become available. Make sure you check out WBONTV.com. Well, a London couple are now behind bars following what authorities are calling a brazen theft of a vehicle and fraudulent use of a credit card. 38-year-old Larry Couch allegedly stole a pickup truck valued at about $25,000 from a London business in the early morning hours of April the 14th. Police say that Couch then traded that truck for a Dodge Nitro valued at about $9,000. Following this transaction, the pickup truck was reported stolen. Additionally, authorities say that Couch's girlfriend, 35-year-old Katrina Turner, was charged with fraudulent use of a credit card found in that stolen vehicle. The card was allegedly used by Turner at 3 different gas stations in transactions totaling about $115. After developing information that linked the couple to the stolen vehicle, London Police Department detectives traveled to the couple's residence on Morristown Road to speak with the Couch and Turner. Police say the stolen Dodge Nitro was located parked next to a camper. The 2 were lodged in the Laurel County Correctional Facility. Well, after skeletal remains were reported of a missing man were found on a Forest Service road in Whitley County, Kentucky State Police have arrested 2 Pine Knot men in connection with the murder. KSP officials say they located the skeletal remains of 54-year-old Roscoe Garland of Pine Knot on Tuesday, April the 25th. Garland had been reported missing from McCreary County since October the 14th of 2022. The remains have been sent to the state medical examiner's office in Frankfort for an autopsy and positive identification through DNA. During their investigation, detectives received information on the whereabouts of Garland. However, following the discovery of the skeletal remains, 48-year-old Joe Bryant and 24-year-old Broderick Taylor were arrested and charged with murder, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with physical evidence. The investigation is continuing by KSP Post 11 Detective Matthew Parmley. Well, with the NFL draft just over 24 hours away, it's every college football player's dream to have their name called. However, that dream for most just won't become a reality. Last year, EKU head football coach came up with an idea to help his seniors who won't play football at the next level get a head up on competition in the job market.
This Friday, EKU football will host its 2nd annual Suits for Seniors event at the Mule Barn at the Arlington Golf Course. The event was an idea from head coach Walt Wells last year to help his seniors get a custom suit courtesy of Cuff to Collar in Richmond.
So that suit will be used for after graduation, obviously for job interviews, for any business association meetings, anything of that sort. So they get from a jacket all the way to pairs of shoes.
Suits for Seniors is just one of the many things taking place this weekend involving EKU football. Earlier this month, Walt Wells was a guest on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show and spoke about everything taking place this weekend with his program.
So we've got 25 businesses from all different types of businesses coming over, and we do what we call a reverse job fair, where they set up a table similar to this. We'll have a I don't know, plastic thing with their photo and their bio underneath it. They'll have their resumes, their portfolio, or whatever they have to show and showcase themselves. And all those businesses can walk around the auxiliary gym in the Erdman Center and talk to these people.
Yeah.
They can sell themselves. Shane Burke's got a job from there. Tucker Schroeder got a opportunity from there, and it just creates opportunities for them. It exposes them, the juniors and the seniors. So juniors got another year to go through it next year, and our seniors that are going through it this year should have went through it last year if they were here or if they took advantage of it. And we train them for 4 weeks. With resume building, making your resume, interview skills, all different types of things, and then we want to provide them with a suit.
Yep,
and that's what all this is for. All right, so we have the job fair. Then later on that night, they go do what they got to do, get ready for the spring game, and we'll have a party out at Arlington, and it's a fundraiser. It's a $10,000 reverse raffle. They do so much for our university, and I get it.
Yeah.
Now we give them cost of attendance, NIL, all this. I get all that, but we still need to send them out in the world prepared for whatever.
This is huge for seniors that wear the maroon and white. Not every player will have the opportunity to play at the next level, but some can take advantage of job opportunities right here in the area. If you'd like to get involved with this year's Suits for Seniors event, there are several ways to do so.
EKU Sports is the best way to go ahead and get your event tickets. You can go ahead and reach out to myself and Grant Stepp as well if you have our numbers. But EKUsports.com is the best way to go ahead and get that. With the new features this year for the Suits for Senior Social, we actually have this application called One Cause, which will make everything seamless. So registration's nice and easy. You'll have your name, you'll have your table number, along with starting our silent auction. So our silent auction started actually last Friday, and it'll go all the way through the evening till 10:01. So some of our auction items we have is, custom left-handed Coach Kids golf clubs. We have our 25-year anniversary poster of Coach Kidd. We have some Tim Boyle autograph photos. So we have a wide range. I think the largest item we have for our silent auction is a Weller's collection. So we have white label, black label, blue label with a Weller's bourbon barrel. And then we have a few good live auction items as well that entails.
For WBON TV Channel 9, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that story. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. It looks like that weather has really turned around this afternoon. Lots of beautiful sunshine out there. We've got meteorologist Todd Nelson in the Weather Center to let us know what the rest of the week is going to bring us.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Road Tribe.
Now is the perfect time to apply for seasonal positions with Richmond Parks and Rec. Positions include Adventure Falls manager and workers, Paradise Cove managers and workers for the front desk and concessions, summer camp director and workers, umpires and scorekeepers for the adult softball season, and seasonal maintenance. Positions are also available for lifeguarding. To apply for those positions, email hiring@bluegrasspools.com. For our other positions, visit richmond.ky.us or find Parks and Rec on social media at Richmond KY Parks.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Van Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Another very frosty morning, but maybe we are finally moving into spring. We've got Todd Nelson in the Weather Center to let us know what the week and maybe even the weekend is looking like.
Thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome back to the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. Pretty quiet out there on our Wednesday, but things will be changing up as we head into the end of the week. We'd have a chance for some heavy rainfall coming in, especially tomorrow night with some thunderstorm activity. I don't think we'll see anything severe, but definitely some heavy rain potential. So here's a look at the visible satellite and radar from today. Noticing we started off with sunshine, but the unsettled atmosphere making those cumulus clouds develop into the afternoon. But if you look to the south and west, areas of rain moving in, and then that will be our weather again for tomorrow and certainly on Thursday night and Friday. Tonight will be quiet. We should see some partly cloudy skies, temperatures falling into the 40s by midnight, but overall quiet, unsettled, as I mentioned, through the end of the week with that locally heavy rainfall. So tomorrow we are under a general thunderstorm threat. Again, a better chance of severe thunderstorms well to the south and west of us. And then Friday, the severe threat shifting into the mid-Atlantic states. So here's how the forecast pans out. Again, partly cloudy tonight with maybe a slight increase in that cloud cover through the morning hours of Thursday. Does look like the first half of the day will be dry, and then showers and thunderstorms moving in later Thursday and Thursday night. Again, not expecting anything severe, but certainly some heavier rain, and rain chances do linger into Friday. And in total through the end of the week, maybe some 1.5-inch rainfall amounts. Tonight, again, partly cloudy, temperatures falling into the low and mid 40s. Winds will be out of the east and southeast at around 10 to 15 miles per hour tomorrow. And again, some showers, better chance of those into the afternoon with thunderstorms into the overnight time period. We will see temps top out into the mid 60s. And again, now Friday morning into the mid 50s with daytime highs Friday right around 70 degrees. So unsettled over the next couple of days. Gwendolyn, with another chance of rain Saturday night and Sunday.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, as the hospitality industry continues to recover in the wake of the COVID-19 global pandemic, Berea Tourism has some very positive numbers to report. At a recent meeting of the Berea Tourism Commission, Operations Manager Nancy Conley reported that the number of visitors continues to climb at the Berea Welcome Center. Conley noted that the center has seen approximately 500 more visitors this year compared to the same time last year. That's just in the Welcome Center alone. Visitors are greeted at the center and asked where they're from, allowing tourism personnel to get a sense of who's coming to town. Tourism staff say Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Tennessee, and Wisconsin are the top places people are from among those we have talked to. Additionally, staff welcomed 14 different groups from Canada and one from Germany. During a meeting, a representative from Right Place Media, that's RPM, tourism advertising agency, highlighted the firm's strategy to advertise in major metropolitan markets around Berea, including Lexington, Louisville, Cincinnati, and Knoxville. That approach seems to have paid off, according to tourism's latest figures on visitor information. The most visitors were from Berea, followed by Cincinnati, Lexington, Louisville, Richmond, and Knoxville. Conley noted the Berea Welcome Center has now shifted to spring hours, open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Well, some good news for Madison County. According to KY Stats, Madison was one of 102 counties that showed a decrease in unemployment in the past year. KY Stats figures indicate that Madison County unemployment rates fell from 3.9% in 2021 to 3.6% in 2022. The state unemployment rate for the state was 3.9% for 2022 and 3.6% for the nation, the same as for Madison County. The annual jobless rates for Scott and Woodford counties were the lowest in the Commonwealth in 2022 at just 3% each. Magoffin County recorded the state's highest annual unemployment rate. Those numbers in 2022 came in at 10.5%. With that, we're going to take another break. We'll be right back with more news coming up right here on Live at 5.
The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program works to protect our waterways from pollution and to help citizens with stormwater runoff and flooding. Stormwater is the rain and snow that runs off rooftops, roads, sidewalks, and other surfaces that cannot absorb water, which affects water quality. The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program is dedicated to helping its citizens understand what stormwater is and its impacts on our watersheds and waterways. For more info, visit buildrichmondky.com and click on the Stormwater tab.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Mercy Health Markham and Wallace Hospital is all about providing for and taking care of their patients. With the technology available today, it's never been easier to keep up with and track your own health, and Markham and Wallace Hospital has set the bar locally in helping you to do just that. Along with the hospital, Mercy Health also has several primary cares across the region in Irvin, Stanton, and Beattyville. Learn more at mercy.com.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Sports today will feature some updates on Model Boys basketball, open gym, softball, and baseball updates, and a look at Madison Southern's Jay Rose and his AAU performance from last weekend.
One thing about Madison County is its wide variety of athletes across all sports. Yesterday I went over to the Model Boys basketball open gym and played some hoops with members of the team. While I only scored 2 points myself, many Model basketball players were dropping buckets game after game. While spring basketball is mostly just about conditioning and getting better in some different areas, the team over at Model is on the rise with Coach Morgerson, having the guys working hard in the off-season. On the topic of Model, let's stick with their athletics as their boys baseball team beat Frankfort Christian 14-3 on the road yesterday in a revenge win from a game they lost 6-12 a few weeks ago. Eli Astis, Jackson Brown, Aaron Short, and Kellett Burchett all had 3 RBIs apiece. Brown pitched all 5 innings and had 6 strikeouts and only allowed 6 hits. Congrats to the Model baseball team for a big win. The Madison Central baseball team lost 8-5 against Lexington Catholic last night, who was number 1 in the RPI for the region. Bradley Pointer was 3-4 with 3 RBIs, and Keith Stewart was 2-3 with an RBI as well. After 2 straight losses, Central's baseball team returns home tonight against Henry Clay. Now, on the softball side of sports, Berea won against Danville Monday night, 16-15, and then last night, Model beat Danville 16-5. Both of our teams beat up on the Lady Admirals over the past 2 nights, so keep it up, Model and Berea. Madison Southern softball team is coming off that tough 8-5 loss to Central the other night, but face LCA tonight at home in a game that will change RPI standings for both teams because 1 spot separates the 2. This team has tons of young talent, so expect the Lady Eagles to get a big win tonight. The Lady Indians don't play again until tomorrow, so we'll save that game information on them till then. Some high school basketball AAU news is Madison Southern player Jay Rose is killing it for his team, Griffin Elite. The Griffin 17U Under Armour Rise Circuit team went 3-2 in Phoenix, where all 5 games came down to the last possession. During those games, Jay Rose averaged 15 points while dropping a team-high 33 in 1 game. This coming weekend, Jay will be in Rock Hill, South Carolina, participating in another tournament with his team. Rose already has a D1 college offer from South Alabama and is currently getting top-level interest from teams like Navy and Illinois State. Rose looks to tear it up again this week down in Rock Hill. So keep grinding, Jay, as your senior season will be here before you know it. Staying on a basketball note, EKU men's and women's basketball teams have been putting in work recently. In the mornings, individual players are getting in work at the campus rec center. And for the women's team, they just got a big commitment. Nakia Thompson is a transfer from Jacksonville State, who's racked up 665 points all time in her career and 3 years down at Jacksonville. Last season, she averaged 7 points a game and 2.5 boards a game. So congratulations to Greg Todd and the EKU women's basketball team. Thanks for listening to Sports Today, and stay tuned for announcements later this week about potential games. This is Dawson Rule with the best sports coverage in Madison County.
Thanks, Dawson, for that sports update. We're going to take another quick break, but don't go anywhere. We've got lots more news, including, you know what it is, it's Wanted Wednesday. Find out who the Kentucky State Police are looking for this week right after this break.
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel, available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch? I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across central and eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. According to preliminary findings by firemen on the scene, a blaze at the Natural Bridge State Resort Park was purposely started. According to the Kentucky Division of Forestry, more investigation will be required to confirm the cause. The fire, which had scorched around 100 acres of land, had been put out as of Tuesday. Firefighters have left the scene. Natural Bridge State Resort Park will reopen for business on Friday, April the 28th, except for the Balance Rock Trail and the Hoods Branch Trail, which will remain closed because of safety concerns. Other trails will be open, and we'll have more information on those trails as they become open. Well, it's Wanted Wednesday again here at WBON, and there's a new fugitive. Kentucky State Police are looking for, KSP are asking for information from the public on the whereabouts of 53-year-old Stephen Wooten. Wooten is wanted for failure to comply with the sex offender registry. He is 6 feet tall with blue eyes. If you have any information on Wooten's location, you are asked to please contact KSP Post 13 in Hazard. That phone number is 606-435-6069. Go ahead and get a good look there at Mr. Wooten so you know if you run into him. Well, the Richmond Police Department is looking for help. They are now hiring police records clerk. This is a full-time position, and it's going to be Monday through Friday with a starting salary of $36,800. The job closing will happen on May the 11th at 4 p.m. Make sure that you get your applications in before that time, and you can follow the link on the Facebook page for the Richmond Police Department, as well as a QR code there to find out more and, of course, to apply for that position. Well, want to learn about the different birds of prey soaring in the skies across Kentucky? Then come on out to the special Raptors over Richmond presentation. Raptor Rehabilitation of Kentucky will be bringing several of their birds to the Madison County Extension Office on Saturday, April the 29th. That's at 11 a.m. The Extension Office is located at 230 Duncannon Lane in Richmond. The demonstration is sponsored by the Battle of Richmond Association, Richmond Powwow, and the Madison County Extension Office. Birds are expected to be brought to this exhibit are the hawks. They will have some owls, some vultures. The staff of Raptor Rehabilitation of Kentucky will explain each bird's capabilities as well as what Raptor Rehabilitation does in regards to injured or sick birds. For more information, call 624-0013. Thanks so much for joining us here today live at 5. Have a wonderful afternoon. We'll be right back here tomorrow. See you tomorrow.